Hi there, Ryan here with CHIIRP. Thanks for taking a minute to watch this video. This is just a quick case study. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to talk about our first success we had with real estate in Facebook ads with a mortgage lender, a friend of mine. Just a quick background on me. I've been in the lead generation business, not specifically for real estate, for about 4 years. Over the last 4 years, I've generated around 150,000 leads for various niches. And so just as a quick disclaimer, I am not a mortgage lender. I am not a real estate professional. Was doing really well with my business, and a friend of mine, Robert, came to me and he said, "Hey, I was generating a lot of leads, and we were using a very specific follow-up system using text messaging, automated text messaging, and ringless voicemail." And he came to me and he said, "Hey, do you think that these principles would work for mortgages?" Because he's a mortgage guy. And I said, "I don't know, but I'd be happy to test with him if he was willing to do some tests." So this video is just a quick story of that test we did and the success that he saw. So we generated, this is the case study. We generated close to 800 leads. Now these are Facebook leads. I'll get into how we automate the follow-up and how we weed through those leads in just a minute. But with $4,000 spent, just under $5,000 spent, he sold 10 homes. He did 10 loans. So in his area, the average loan is around $260,000. So it's obviously going to be different in different areas. But with $4,000 spent, $5,000 spent, he made somewhere around $50,000 in commissions. So the process worked really well for him. He's very happy with it. This is over a 6-month period. So this is the story. Just before we go dive into it, we're not an agency. We don't charge thousands of dollars for what we do. We've built a really cool follow-up system that we can have you use, and everything we teach is free. So just a couple quick questions right now. Do you have a steady lead source that you can rely on month in and month out? Are you happy with your lead source, or do you want more leads? Are you paying an agency a bunch of money every month to generate you leads? And are you a closer? So this process works really well for people who are hungry and want to close more deals, but we found that people who are passive and aren't willing to put in the work or follow up with their leads or talk to people aren't going to close sales. So let's dive in. It's really simple. Literally, we sat down and in about a half an hour we had an ad built and up and running, and it was the one ad that ran for the whole time. And we never had to make any changes. It was just the one ad. It takes about 20 minutes to set up. It looks something like this. We ask a question, a very simple question, and then they click learn more. Now this is where things are a little different than what we do and a lot of people do. Facebook has this really cool platform called Lead Ads, and it allows you to build a funnel on Facebook, a lead generation, a lead capture system, without actually having to have a website that captures leads, without having to have a fancy 5-step funnel. It allows you to collect all the information right on Facebook. So the moment that they click on learn more right here, a form pops up on Facebook that's already got all their information, and it's got their name, phone number, and email all ready to go. And then they just hit submit, and now the lead is generated. Now, where we found that most lenders and real estate professionals lose it is when after they've generated the lead, they don't have a very solid follow-up system in place. If you don't connect with your lead within 5 minutes of generating the lead, you're not going to connect with them. You're not going to be able to close the deal. And there's really only one way that you can connect with them within 5 minutes and actually have them read the message, and that's through text messaging. You can email. You'll get about 20 of your leads out of 100 to open the email and read it, or you can pick up the phone and call them, and that you're going to get about the same connection rate. People aren't going to answer the phone, so you'll get about 20% to answer the phone. But if you text message them immediately, the moment the lead comes in, then you have you'll connect with about 97%. So the difference is between 20% and 97%. So the only way and the most effective way is text messaging. So we built a system. So during this process, we built this system to do this all automatically. So the moment that they submit their information, a text message goes both to the lead and to the lender to alert them that they have a text message or a new lead. So you can see here, the moment that the lead comes in, they get the text message. This red message indicates a message that was sent to the lender that says, hey, you have a new lead, right? Now this first text message starts a conversation and, asks them a very basic question, like what city are you hoping to buy in, or what area, how long you've been looking for a home, something like that. And then the conversation is started. And obviously from there, we've connected with them within the 5 minutes, and then the lender can go in, and when they respond, they can begin the process of having a conversation and pushing them down the path. Now that's the difference between. So people say, oh, I don't like internet leads because you got to weed through them, you got to spend a lot of time calling them and weeding through them. But with this follow-up, this automated follow-up, it basically allows you to do that on autopilot. It allows you to follow up automatically with them, weed through them through text messaging. You're not picking up the phone and calling a million different people, having 300 conversations only to find that one guy. You're getting through that all digitally before you even talk to them on the phone. Now, from there, if they don't respond or if things aren't quite there, we've built a 60-day follow-up, automatic follow-up campaign. Okay, so you can see here they get a text message right here the moment that the lead comes in. This is inside of our software that does all this automation, all this follow-up for you. It immediately sends them a voicemail. If you haven't heard of ringless voicemail, then this is very powerful. We'll send a voicemail right to their inbox, and then a day later a text message and an email, and another voicemail, and then 3 days later, 6 days, 13, 30, and you can see that these are all built in automated follow-up that's going to continue to nurture and drip on your leads until they respond, until you have a conversation and you can work them. So that goes all the way to 60 days. And then of course that's all fully customizable. You can build it out as far as you want it to go, but we found this to be very, very effective. So to recap, and what's really cool about our system is I give you this code right here and you put it right here and it automatically builds this entire funnel for you just like that. You come in and make a few edits and your funnel is built and you can push leads into it and it will automatically do all of this follow-up for you. So it's really, really cool. So what we've done since we've done that, so just to go back to the story, we generated 781 leads. He used the text messaging process to weed through them and closed 10 deals. So again, it's all about the return on investment, right? Under $5,000 spent to make about $50,000 in commissions. And it was over about a 6-month period of time. So just to break it down, we have spending about $10 a day. So, very minimal spend, generating 2 to 3 leads a day, using automated text messaging to weed through those leads and find the ones that qualify, and then obviously taking them from there and closing the deal. So it's been a very effective process. We've now helped around 50 mortgage lenders and real estate agents do this. It's very easy to do. Takes about a half an hour to set up your ad. Takes about a half an hour to set up your funnels, the ones I just showed you, to set this all up, and then you can sit back and let it run, and your leads will come in. So generally speaking, most people that do our program are generating leads within 24 hours. Now, the best part about the program is we are not an agency, so we don't charge you $500 a month, $1,000 a month. These guys there's a million guys out there charging thousands of dollars a month. They don't know what they're doing. They took some course on how to do an agency, and they're trying to close you on all this money before you even generate a lead. I don't think it's ethical. I don't think it's a solid business plan, and it's just burning people. So basically what we do, our software and our follow-up system is $99 to $149 a month, depending on your volume, depending on how many text messages you want to send out, and then also depending on if you want ringless voicemail. This funnel is included. So if you want a pre-built mortgage funnel, that's it. And then everything we have, so everything else is free in our system. So we train you. So we have a full training course on how to set up the ad, how to use the system to do the funneling, and everything you need to start generating leads within 24 hours. The follow-up system, and everything that we just talked about. The only thing you're paying for is this system that will allow you to automatically follow up. This is a really cool system because it does all the automated follow-up, but in addition to that, it's not just automation. When people respond, you have the ability to speak with them back and forth from our live messenger. So you can actually have full-on text message conversations. You can schedule texts for other times. So if they say, hey, let's talk in a week, I can jump in here and just schedule a text message. And it comes through on the other end, on their end, just like a normal text message from a normal local phone number. It's not a short code. And it allows you to have conversations with people without having to pick up the phone and without having to use your personal cell phone. These funnels, it comes pre-built. Like I said, it comes with those funnels, but you can build any type of funnel you want. You can do ringless voicemail. You can do trackable links. You can send out videos and images. The videos we send through a trackable link. You can do mass text. So if you want to send a text message out to an entire list, you can do that, and they can respond. It's not a group text. Ton of little features that you can use to close more sales. But the real big thing that we're talking about here is obviously the ability to generate leads on Facebook for very cheap, and then the ability to automate all of your follow-up. So just automatically follow up with them and put your business on close to autopilot. I never say full autopilot because there still needs to be the human touch, but starting the conversations and the automation is going to be all there for you, pre-built. So if this sounds interesting to you, click the button below, schedule an appointment with us. We'll get you set up. We'll get you into the course. We'll teach you how to generate leads, teach you how to set this up so that you can automate your follow-up, and you'll be good to go. Thanks for watching. Click the button below and schedule an appointment with us. Let's chat. I'll answer any questions you have. Me and my team will help you through the process of getting you going, and you'll be generating leads in 24 hours. Talk to you soon.